Hey, my name is Alan and coming to you from San Diego. And a little bit of introduction about myself. I am in a network marketing company. I am going to tell you about my company. I'm going to tell you about how I do business. I am actually going to describe to you in very good detail what are some of the systems I'm using to generate the kind of income that I've been generating, and also be able to explain to you how you may be able also to participate and partake of this. So, as I said to you in the beginning, this is a network marketing company, and of course, there are different ways of doing business. But let me tell you my system, let me tell you about my method, and be able to see how this method may be able to use you. So, my method, or my system, or my formula, whatever word you may want to use here, first of all, takes away the very need to make cold calls, the very need to send emails to people who aren't looking for you, the very need to look for people who, if you talk to them a little bit, you're going to destroy the friendship that you hold together. And it is not going to be what you've been looking for. Of course, you want to keep your friends. And here is a system that is going to help you keep all those. Now, three things about my system. First of all, I said to you, of course, it takes away the cold calls. It takes away looking for people who aren't interested in the first place. But then it gives you business prospects that have these three qualities. One quality is that they are new. A second quality is that they are qualified. And that quality is that they are live. Now let me start with the live part. And why did I call them live? It is because working this system, the minute a prospect comes to your website, knocks the door of your system, they get informed, wow, this is something you can get out of the system. Plus me, the business owner, I'm told right there that so and so has been hunting you down, has been looking to do business with you. That is why they are live. I get a live email, I get a live notification, and be able to get to work with you quickly. A second thing about my prospects is that they are new. And every time I call this prospect that just came in, they're able to say to me, wow, we've not had this before. This is a new prospect to me. This is somebody coming to change their lives and do something that they'd like to do that is new to them. Thirdly, they're qualified. And why do I use such a strong word, which of course is the word any business owner would be looking for? Qualified prospects are able to be people who have gone through the bigger hurdles. These are not the people looking at your business from very far. These are people who have come into you, evaluated what you're doing, tried to get a feel of what you're doing, and have a lot of information actually. Because this system is able to give you a lot of information firsthand, is able to give you a lot of information upfront, that is able to enable your prospect be able to make a business decision quickly and be able to join you. But at this point, I think I need to tell you how, in the first place, I became a business owner, and how, in the first place, I got into business. If you look at me, I may not look like a very slim, small person. Actually, I think I'm still overweight. But a while ago, could be 8 or 9 months ago, I was a very overweight person. I was 45 pounds heavier than I am today. And my wife, of course, was also sharing in the same problem. And at one point, she speaks to a colleague of hers where she works, who says to her, I have these kind of products that you could go try, and there are all these testimonials about how they have been able to help people lose weight and drop some pounds, get vitality and recover some energy. And my wife takes it and brings it over to me, and we say, let's try this together. So the first month of trying, not trying, actually doing it, we dropped, on my part, that must have been 9 pounds. The second month, it dropped a good 7 pounds. The third month, it dropped 6 pounds. And going on and on, by the 6th or the 8th month, Alan, me, I was 40 pounds lighter than I was able to do. And to celebrate that, I started to run marathons. Actually, I put it up on another blog that I'm not going to tell you about right now, about my big successes in becoming a runner, being able to carry myself, which is a far cry from times when I used to have a backache. It used to be painful to sleep. It used to be painful to walk. It used to be painful to sit. It used to be painful to drive. Tell you what, there are times I'll be driving and this backache so strikes me that when it comes to getting out of the car to step down, would be a nightmare, would be work, would be painful. And so all that, of course, was attributable to the fact that I used to carry a lot of weight in my middle section. I was a heavy person. The doctors wouldn't tell you that, all you need to do is go lose weight. But these products helped me drop the weight. A second part about it is that they were able to help me lose that weight, and all the weight that I lost, I've not been able to pick it up. I came down from 240 something to about 200, 201 or 2, and I've not been able to pick up this weight again because it is such an effective system that works on things that give you the weight issues. Now, when this happened, people start to ask us, what it is you're doing, man, how it is you're dropping this weight. And who are the people that ask? It's people in our family, it is friends, it is colleagues at work, it is people we run into, it is people who knew us. And would go and say to them, it is this business product. And so of course they would come in and would say to them, okay, this is the product you need, these are the people who sell it, go buy. And of course they would go buy, and it would help them like it helped us. And then at a point we were like, there's a business side to this. And so we looked at it and considered it heavily and signed up to become business owners. Coming in as business owners, we were then able, of course, to tell the people about it. And who are the people we started with? Again, it is our neighbors, it is our friends, it is people we work with, it is people in our families. But you can't do business that way. At a point, you run out of people. At a time, you run out of people that you can tell about your product. And so we needed to find a system that would expose us out there, because we easily found people that had the same problem as us, who wanted to drop some weight, who needed to pick up some vitality, who needed to pick up some of the energy. And not even that, when these people came to the business, of course, they also needed a method by which they'd be able to reach out people in a proper, effective marketing system. And so we've had colleagues join us in this system, and I would like to say to you, this is something we may be able to show to you if you're interested as a business owner and be able to see things that you can do with it. So all you're going to do right now, if you're interested in finding out a little more or so much more about our system, give us your email address and give us your first name, and we'll send you an email that will give you a little more information about how you may be able to see how this system will be able to help you. Thank you and have a good time. Bye-bye.